Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Courageous people do not fear forgiving for the sake of peace. It always seems impossible until it's done. I am not a saint unless you think of a saint as a sinner who keeps on trying. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. Do not judge me by my successes, judge me by how many times I fell down and go back up again. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Difficulties break some men, but make others. No axe is sharp enough to cut the soul of sinner who keeps on trying, one armed with the hope that he will rise even in the end. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another. Money won't create success, the freedom to make it will. A good leader can engage in a debate frankly and thoroughly, knowing that at the end he and the other side must be closer and thus emerge stronger. There is no passion to be found playing small, is settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. To deny people their human rights is to challenge their very humanity. It is better to lead from behind and to put others in front, especially when you celebrate victory. When nice things occur, you take the front line when there's danger. Then people will appreciate your leadership. I am fundamentally an optimist. Whether that comes from nature or nature, I cannot say. Part of being optimistic is keeping one's head pointing toward the sun, one's feet moving forward. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished. A fundamental concern for others is our individual and community lives would go a long way in making the world the better place we so passionately dreamed of. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin, or his background, or his religion. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered. One cannot be prepared for something while secretly believing it will not happen. Education is the great engine of personal development. It is through education that the daughter of a peasant can become a doctor, that the son of a mine worker can become the head of the mine, that a child of farm workers can become the president of a great nation. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Freedom is indivisible. The chains on any one of my people were the chains on all of them. The chains on all of my people were the chains on me. There can be no inner revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. I dream of an Africa which is in peace with itself. It is so easy to break down and destroy. The heroes are those who make peace and build. It is not where you start, but how high you aim. that matters for success. I have walked that long road to freedom. I have tried not to falter. I have made missteps along the way, but I have discovered the secret that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. When people are determined, they can overcome anything. It is not our diversity which divides us. It is not our intensity or religion or culture that divides us. Since we have achieved our freedom, there can only be one division amongst us, between those who cherish democracy and those who do not. Lead from the back and let others believe they are in front. I dream of the realization of the unity of Africa, whereby its leaders combine in their efforts to solve the problems of this continent. I dream of our vast deserts, of our forests, of all our great wildernesses,